Are you amazed?
Yes. Are you filming?
Yes.
This is wonderful. This is my second McDonald's that I ever went to that has a play place.
Wow. Alright, what do you think?
Different.
Very different. This is massive. We never had a play place like this when I was little. Ugh. You know, when I said that after those initial lines there'd be more lines, I was joking.
I know.
But there is more line. So much more line. Just lines and lines and lines of people moving.
Hi, Mickey.
Have you guys step on over to the other side?
Chevy.
He's like super focused on Goofy right now.
Chevy, look at me.
Aww.
Can you get a group picture of us?
Oh.
Come on in, no, right this way.
Go have a picture with Goofy.
And Heimer, can you have just on that side for me, please?
Over here.
Seb.
Next one, sit over here. Right here.
Seb.
Right here. Hold on for me. Yeah, guys, hold that for me. Awesome. Can you get a group picture of us? Come on.
Hi, my friends. You can come to the right of the photographer for better photos.
Sebby,
Sebby, go get a picture with Minnie.
get a picture with Minnie.
Sebby.
Sebby.
Seven in the front.
Sebastian.
There we go, perfect.
Hi. So that was a disappointingly short amount of vlog footage I got. I think the wind was really taken out of my sails when I broke my phone. Because I had thought, oh, I'm going to have so many videos. Because when we went to Disneyland, I had a whole video for one day at the park. Every day we went. That's how we were there. But I get it. I get it. It happened. This is the vlog footage I have. And at least I have something. That's all I can say. At least I have something. And you know what? Doing this is still good too, because at least then I can record my memories a couple of weeks after we went. And I've had time to process and think about things. So Thursday, we went to the world's biggest McDonald's. Is it the world's or just the United States? I don't know. Either way, it's a tourist destination. I was very amused by the penny machine and the McMedallions. I'm just going to call everything Mick, just so you know. Like, they don't call it the McCheese steak, but I call it the McCheese steak. They don't call it, they might call it the McPizza. I don't know. We did that. That was part of the plan to do that, and I don't regret it. Even though that cheesesteak was terrible, I don't regret it. I just told him to leave, and he went in the bedroom, and now she's telling him to leave. Don't regret trying it. Jen really liked the pasta. She said she would get that again. The pizza was interesting. The sauce and the toppings were kind of but the crust had like this garlic flavor to it that I thought was really enjoyable. So that's my review of that. It's McDonald's. It's fine. That night, Thursday night, that was going to be our that was the day we were celebrating our anniversary. Because we started driving on the actual day of our anniversary, but I was like, we need to have a night. And Amy agreed to it, so we were like, what are we going to do on our night? Halloween Horror Nights. That's what we did. I have thought about this a great deal. I experienced that night. It was exhausting. I've experienced it, and I have thoughts. And I have opinions about this. This is our first time going to it, and I know there's like a big fan base for it. I might have some controversial opinions, but here we go. So we go in there. I don't think there was any intent. I don't know what his intent was. My intent was I just wanted to see the Ghostbuster house, the Insidious house, and the Quiet Place house. Really, I could just do those three and I would have been good. We were waiting for the Quiet Place, and we're like halfway through this line. And it's in that part where I say like, oh, when I said there would be more lines after the lines, I was joking. And he's like, I know. And yet there were more lines. That was around the part we were like, oh my God, this waiting. We will never get through a good deal of them. So we had a discussion. Does he want to be a completionist and do all 10 tonight? Because we weren't going back. That was the one night we were going to be there. And he was like, yes. And I'm like, the only way we're going to do that is if we get the express. We decided, since it's our anniversary, since we're only here one night, fine. So we spent $400 extra to get the express. Do not recommend, because that's exhausting. If I can say one good thing about Universal, hey, I believe they have created an event where you need to go multiple times if you want to enjoy it all. Oh No.
Okay.
I can't say that for Disney. Because I told my husband I prefer Disney. Like the Mickey's Not So Scary to Halloween Horror Nights. And he was like, But my thing, I think, is you can go to Mickey's Not So Scary and just do it once. And you don't have to go back. You've basically seen it all, I feel. Or at least everything that was important to me. Like, I like that at Disney, all the rides are open. Or at least they were when we went to it. Like that we got free candy. Nothing wrong with Halloween Horror Nights. It was a lot going on. Like, because we focused on the 10 houses, we couldn't really do anything else. Like, he only got to try that Red Door Hot Pocket. It was basically savory Pop-Tart. Tasted frozen. Like, it wasn't physical, but it tasted like it was from the freezer. Like, it was made frozen, and then they heated it up there. That's what it tasted like. Not my favorite. I wanted to try the Ghostbusters, the Slimers corn dog thing. I would try that. We couldn't find it. Or we didn't bother to look that hard. Because like I said, we were focused on, we gotta get through all these houses. Controversial opinion, I think that my favorite houses were The Quiet Place, Insidious, and Ghostbusters. Because the concept of having a haunted Halloween attraction be in relation to an actual IP, I thought was really interesting. Generic horror houses are generic horror houses. They're everywhere. And like I said before, I've gone to a lot of them. So where I felt that Universal shined was in these intellectual property houses, because they had the benefit of giant props and big puppets, and it was great. It was great. My only criticism of it is that sometimes in these IP movie-related houses, they had generic monsters in them, which seemed unnecessary. There's enough characters and context within the movie itself that you shouldn't need to input just generic scare monster. But again, that's just my opinion. They're doing fine. They obviously have a lot of crowds, and everybody's fine with it, whatever they do. They're doing something successful. I think what also was like really getting to me was there's so much people. So much people. And the majority of your time there is just seeing lines and lines and lines of people. And I looked at him at one point. We're in the fast lane. Like, we were in the express, and I was just looking at all these lines of people, and I was like, Amy and Sebastian would definitely be overwhelmed at this. I'm not even that bad with crowds, and I'm feeling overwhelmed with this. There's just so many people being steered in so many different directions, like cattle, and it was a lot. It felt like a lot. That's all I'm saying. If we went back again another year, if we ever did Halloween Horror Nights, I would say we need to pick the houses that we want to do and then do other stuff. Because there were some other things happening that I would have liked to experience a little bit more. There was a concert going on. There was other foodstuffs that, he was like, we gotta try it, but we never did. I think there's Death Eaters that are supposed to be in Harry Potter Land. I don't know. Anyway, that was Thursday. And we came home and went to bed around 3 a.m. And then we got up the next morning and went to Epcot. Epcot, I think, is a good park to end the day on because it's a pretty easygoing park, in my opinion. And there's just so many places that you can just sit and chill. I think my favorite spot in Epcot is the Living Pavilion because I like all those chairs and tables that are there. It reminded me of when we went when Genevieve was 18 months old. And I think Tom was riding Soarin' because we just sat at the tables because, like, I don't like Soarin'. It bores me. And it was nice. So we sat there while he went on Soarin'. And then me and Genevieve went on Living with the Land. I'm so happy that ride's getting attention. It's getting so much attention. It had like a 20-some minute wait.
It's really fun.
She liked it.
But it did smell.
It smelled of earth and growing things.
And I pretended that it was actually daytime. I pretended that how it looked was actually what it was. It was just lighting. Same thing with Pirates of the Caribbean when I went with Amy. I was like, that's a really weird cloud. And then Amy was like, that's a vent. And I was like, I know that.
It is amazing how they do, like, the sky in Pirates of the Caribbean. It does almost feel like you're really there.
Yeah, and me and Amy did get wet.
Yeah, we got wet too.
And also, what was that ride where that mirror opened?
That's Belle's Enchanted Tales.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that. Like, it's a mirror plus that. Like,
A door.
yeah, that's so crazy.
Disney magic.
Really.
Oh, this is also like when we got into the World Showcase. Here's how I used to experience Epcot. I used to experience Epcot we would do basically like the pavilions, and then we would just walk around the world. We wouldn't actually explore anything or go inside because my parents were like, we're not buying anything from this place. I don't think there were that many rides. I'm pretty sure the Three Caballeros have been there for a while, but we never went on that. We never went on the ride that used to be there before Frozen. We never went on that. So to actually like go into the World Showcase and explore the worlds, that was interesting. That was also very exhausting. And after 6:30, when Magic Kingdom closed, suddenly everyone showed up to Epcot. Everyone. It got really crowded. We rode all the rides we reasonably wanted to. I think the only one we didn't ride was Guardian. A couple of reasons. It wasn't on the DAS Pass, and I didn't feel like a roller coaster. She didn't feel like a roller coaster.
I hate roller coasters. The closest thing to a roller coaster or a roller coaster ride, like the biggest roller coaster I can go on is the Slinky Dog.
So when we go to Disneyland, you're not going to ride the Incredicoaster. No. Ow, I hit my earring and it's coming out.
Oh no.
There it is, okay. And because she didn't want to do it, I didn't want to do it, and Amy didn't want to do it, nobody was willing to wait in line for that. So Tom was like, yeah, no, we don't have to do that. We did Ratatouille, we did the Three Caballeros, we did Frozen.
Personal favorite was probably Ratatouille.
Ratatouille was cute. It was different than I thought it would be. Like,
Yeah.
actually being there and experiencing the ride is very different from watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, like when you were under the stove, you actually felt the heat, and when like the stuff spilled something on you, you actually felt water. That was so cool.
She liked it.
Yeah.
But, like, after Ratatouille, I was basically, like, done. So we left at that point. It wasn't even closing. We couldn't close it out. We were tired, and I wanted to go to bed.
I wish we went to Animal Kingdom.
Oh, really?
I asked.
Okay, well, I guess next time we'll have to also do Animal Kingdom.
Yep, that means 4 instead of 3 days at Disney.
But I would want to go to Magic Kingdom again. I like Magic Kingdom at least twice.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom was really fun. my personal two favorites was Epcot and Magical Kingdom. If we do Epcot again, all day we're going to that concert. All day we're going to stay at that concert.
You wanted to stay at the concert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was singing, what was it called?
I don't know what they were singing.
But you know.
Oh, no. You're talking about at the end? When they were singing. Oh, yeah. They were singing Journey when we were heading out. It was like, I think it was around where that stage that Encanto is at. It was around there. They were singing Journey for some reason. And they would cut out the music to hear people sing. That was fun. That gave you back some of your energy as you were leaving the park.
I really wish we could stay.
Yeah. We'll just have to go longer next time so we can fit in rest days and all the parks.
Yeah, and Daddy has this really cool hotel idea.
What's his really cool hotel
Dad,
idea?
remember that hotel you were talking about? At Disney World, you were talking about this hotel that was 10 times better.
Oh, a villa. He wants to stay at a villa because it's like a house.
Really?
Yeah.
Daddy said you feel VIP there.
We've done that before because we tend to take a lot of people on these trips. So usually the best solution is just to like rent out a house.
Next time I'm gonna ask Aunt and Jessica if she can join.
Mhm. We should.
And we're taking an airplane next time.
No.
No, to Disneyland.
Oh yeah, the plan right now, like I don't have the money to make Disney content all the time. Like this is probably it. And the next plan, 2 to 3 years from now, we're going to Disneyland. And we're gonna stay there 2 weeks because it's not just Disneyland. We're also gonna go to Santa Monica Beach and just kind of experience California. Because when me and Tom went to Disneyland for our anniversary last year, that was it. We just did Disney and then we came home.
Can I say something hilarious?
Sure.
So I was watching this video and he was like, I'm going to ask the kid. And then he was like, hey, where are you going? And she was like, United States? And he was like, United States of where? She was like, United States of Disneyland?
Why do you have this on your arm?
Oh, I got cut. And then
You got cut?
yeah. And she was like, United States of Disneyland, and he was like, and he was like, welcome to the United States of Disneyland. Make sure you get the Dash Pass.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Well, I think this is the end of the Disney vlogs.
And I'm sad. I miss Disney.
We didn't get as much footage as I wanted, but it was fine.
We lost a lot.
We lost a lot, but we'll make more memories. We'll vlog more memories, and we'll have better times.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, like and subscribe. And also, if Mommy already told you something, comment down. Add something else. Comment down your favorite part of the video. You don't have to.
No. Comment down below if you've been to a Disney park, any Disney park. What's your favorite ride?
You can choose which one to comment down. You can also choose both.
Bye-bye.